Hey guys, it's Adra Peter and it is Football Talk with AP. With me, I have my co-workers, my friends. Coach Favor is here and Doki is here. You're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
Doki is not using the black shade today. Wa? Also, is everything okay?
Everything is okay.
Are you sure? You're welcome. You're welcome. We have to be very fast with this. And I think it's a very important something to talk about. So, Rivers United are out of the Champions League.
Are they out?
They are out. They only had 1 point. I think they are going to play the last match of the group stage today.
They are out already. I think this
So they are. They have 1 point. They are out already. Now we have two teams that represented Nigeria. Our champion was even out from the preliminaries, 7-1 on aggregate against Melody Sundown, and then Rivers couldn't win a single match.
They lost. I think they lost 7-1 on aggregate against Beckham.
No. Okay, are you talking about
Rivers now?
Rivers now
7-1 again.
7-1 on aggregate against Beckham.
I watched one of their matches against a Power Dynamos or something. I told you that I was watching that.
Yeah, you said it.
One thing I have concluded is there is no football in this country. What do you think about that, Seth? Do you think we have football in Nigeria?
Before you talk,
because they were not playing anything.
Because if you talk, Sam, I will not be able to say anything. Let me just say.
Like he's angry at me.
Yes, it's very, very. You see in his face that you see. Let's not deceive ourselves. There's no football in Nigeria. It is very, very simple. We have to go back to like the root cause of this problem.
What is the root cause?
The root cause is like corruption. That's the basic thing. Corruption. Like,
wait, do you think corruption is the reason why they are not playing well?
Do you know that? Yes, it is. I'm not. Sir, let me. Sir, wait. Before you say something, do you know that in NPFL that we are presently, if you win 5 or 6 away games, you already won the league.
And of which most of those away win, you might have to put something in people's hands to win.
That is why I said corruption. That's why I said corruption. If you win 5 or 6 away games, you already won the league. The rest is probably do like 1 game at home or probably 2.
Then win all your remaining games at home.
That is the permutation they do.
I want to ask a question. I used to like I have plans of asking probably one of the biggest names in the league this question. What criteria do they focus on when hiring a coach in the NPFL?
When they are hiring
a coach in the NPFL.
Like
when I watch the world football, you will see we know coaches and we know how they translate football. Now let's come back to the NPFL. I will not want to talk about the new guys like the Yemstar, the Adegun,
I don't know most.
The Awero,
I don't know many of
the Awero, the Khalid, the new guys.
Who's the coach of Rivers United?
I think that's Coach Finidi George.
Is it Finidi?
Yes, Coach Finidi George. Yes, Coach Finidi George.
And I love that man when he was playing.
So, like, when I watch these games, like, I want to know the coach and how he translates football, because the way your team plays will speak on how you see football.
I love one thing you said now. And the coach will be hired based on how he translates football.
Yes.
But I think most of these teams also will have a structure of how they want to play. Then they look to a coach that might have the same structure.
The truth is they don't. Nigerian teams, I don't think
for example,
they really have.
Barcelona will never hire anybody that don't know how to put the ball on the ground. Yes. So now, so if we say, okay, Rivers, because I will mention Rivers because Rivers disappointed me.
At this point, Rivers is actually one of the biggest teams, like if not the second biggest teams
in Nigeria.
And
Power Dynamo.
Like so like you said something. You said football is dead in Nigeria, and that is the truth. You know why? Because let's say you're watching a game on the TV, you're watching Manchester United versus Burnley on the TV, and then you switch to Rivers United versus Kaduna United.
And you are watching 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
You will see a very, very big difference in gameplay. No, let's forget about the glamour, the graphics, the TV, and
this not about it. Who's talking about
this? Let's focus on the gameplay, because I feel like
I watched for 20 minutes. I couldn't pick out what
the basics of football.
We're trying to
basics of football I was talking to one of my friends, and he said the basis of football is pass, like circulation of passes. Even a team that wants to play a low block must know how to
How to
circulate
pass,
passes.
Yes.
That's the basics.
So now let's now go back to the MPFL. When you watch these games, when you watch their games, I can only speak like probably I can speak for like two
Sorry.
teams. Two teams.
Where
Probably
do you where do you watch your own FPFL games? Because me, I like to watch. Where do you watch your own?
I
We are,
probably-
we are going to
prob-
tell him after the
Why
let's
you-
tell him.
why you tell me? I
Let's tell him
watch-
after the
Wait.
wait. Calm down. You are always asking crazy questions.
we need to understand that, and that is what always transcends into our.
I think they even have app now. They
National
have
team.
phone app.
They have a app, and I think we're going to talk about it
We'll
later.
talk later.
But I think this is what transcends into our national team, or probably into the Chan team, because when you watch these players, you want to see, okay, these coaches, what is football to you? Like, how do you see football? Now, if you
Everything
see,
must come out
and then
from
when
you
you
as
ask
a
them,
coach.
when you ask them
Everything
what
must
is your
come out from
philosophy, you
you.
know the crazy part. If you ask them, say, "What's your coach? What's your philosophy?" The only thing they will say is discipline.
Hey, maybe they asked one of our bosses now.
Exactly. You said.
I don't know what he said. Voila. Who did this guy say?
I see. Let's be sincere with that.
I don't know what he said.
I don't know. I don't know how you really want to be doing it.
Like, how will somebody even say that formation is jargons and all those things?
We
No.
don't have
But this
formation is
is
useless.
the issue. This is the issue. Now, I don't even know what to ask again. Because I was that one match, I was very I told you guys in our group, I was like, I've been watching for 20 minutes. I can't pick out what Rivers were trying to do. I can't. I just can't.
And do you know this is the reason
And they
why
still
you
lost
watch
that game.
the Super Eagles, and then when you watch them, you cannot actually say this is what you know what Spain will do on the ball.
You know.
what Netherlands will do. This is the DNA.
I will never blame
This is how-
any Super Eagles coach that decide against inviting any
You
of
know,
our.
it's not like
I can't-
now
I
when
can't
you
blame
watch
them.
the Super Eagles, what like doing back in the days, it's like they always bring borrowed culture into our football. They mess it up. Look at the days of West Half. Look at the days of what's this man's name?
Brother
Joe. All these people will come. They will bring a different culture into our football. Okay, what is our culture of football?
That's it. What is
And
the
our
culture of football of Nigeria?
let me give you an example. The English Premier League. When you watch the English Premier League, you will know that this is Brexit football. This is British football. This is how they play.
Tell her to bring in a new culture.
Football, long balls. The only reason why you are seeing the difference in their football
because
is because they are now hiring foreigners.
Yes, now.
But now, what is the culture of football? What is the DNA of Nigerian football? How do we even see football? How do we play football? Do we put our football on the basis of personal, individual brilliance, or do we do it on the basis of a teamwork, or do we do it on the basis of holding possession, or wing play, or whatever it is that you want to do?
Stop stressing yourself. We don't have a culture in Nigeria. You don't have to stress yourself. We already know it. Even from our coaches' interview, once you watch their interview,
You know why I'm stressing myself. You know why I'm stressing myself. You know why I'm stressing myself.
Why?
The reason why I'm stressing myself now is that when you complain, somebody somewhere will have something to tell you. And then the fact that they try everything possible to force mediocrity down our throats. That is the problem I have. When we watch these games, we complain. Okay, now before the Nations Cup, we complain what the Super Eagles were doing. We were like, this is not football. What we were watching is now the
patriotic.
Okay, now they
don't even know the meaning of this word.
They say we are demarketing Nigerian football.
This video is sponsored by Bamo Clothing and Six Fitters. Six Fitters is a very good tailor. You wouldn't want me to call him a fashion designer. He's a old-fashioned guy that understands the beauty of sewing clothes for you, and he will sew it exactly the way you want it. And Bamo is a cloth vendor, very good. We don't disappoint, and that's a fact. So please always get to them. You will never be disappointed when you work with these guys. Thank you, guys.
Down Nigerian football. Okay, fine. Who is demarketing who? Are you the one? You that you are celebrating mediocrity, or us that wants change? Who is actually demarketing these things? Who's marketing Nigerian football?
I don't think it should be bad for Nigerian teams to not be You go to represent Nigeria in Africa and you couldn't win.
Do you, sir?
Chan lost 4-0.
And the crazy, a country that has a team that won back-to-back Champions League, CAF Intercontinental Champions League trophy. Imba won back-to-back, and since then it has been an now everything has been down since then, and every year you see
that should be 203, 204.
it's that all right, 203, 204, and you know the truth. The truth about this is that the culture of how they are ask them. Now I'm a very young pro coach. Sometimes I'm still trying to fine tune my own way of seeing football.
Exactly.
Every day I try to see, okay, this is how I want to see. This
Are
is
they
how I
doing
want
the
to see.
same?
This is how.
Are they doing the same?
Now the problem is that they are not doing the same. And the problem is majority of these people have UEFA licenses. They travel abroad. They get trained by UEFA, and they come back here and still offer us mediocrity. You know why I had to exclude the new guys? Because the new guys are actually getting it right a little bit. You see, when you watch at the Awero, you will know that this guy wants to hold possession. This guy wants
Who do you call them?
Awero, Coach Awero
Which
of
team?
Shooting Star.
Shooting Star.
When he was in Ikorodu City.
Shooting Star. I thought Ogunbot.
No.
It was how
No. Awero is the new. So when you watch these people, you will see that okay, this is what this man is trying to do. This is how this man wants to play.
Now imagine even the champion of last season is now in a relegation.
Sir, it is always
relegation battle
when I remember some things, I always want to cry because how will I call myself a champion of a team, a country. Somebody from another country will come to my home.
I make you look like grassroots.
And frankly, there's this new trend of these people on social media. They call themselves the MPFL faithfuls.
Okay.
They call themselves stakeholders. They call themselves
and they are looking for food.
And when you see their narrative about how they make excuses for all this mediocrity, you ask yourself, what is actually going on? Are these people actually football people?
Do you know that
most of them are looking for appointments.
Sorry, please. Do you know that all these people they are paid? They are paying them.
Majority of these boys are actually
they are paid.
I used to call them slaves.
They are slaves.
I used to call them. They have to answer.
They will come after you.
They have to answer to their masters.
They will still come after you now.
Yes, I used to say it already that these people are slaves. They need to answer to their masters because you cannot tell me that.
How many do we have?
You cannot tell me that what you're looking at. This is Nigeria This is Nigeria for God's sake.
The so-called giant of Africa.
This is Nigeria. If I am going to accept mediocrity, probably maybe if I was from Botswana, I would actually accept.
Sorry.
I talked with one of my friends when I went to NIS that there was one guy that came from Angola. He's a Nigerian. He played in Angola. Like I think I once told you. He said in Angola they see Nigeria like UK of Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always want let me go to Nigeria. That guy went with that NIS and coached one of their best teams in Angola. He said he's always ashamed to bring people from that place here. Because when they get there, their eyes just open.
Let me tell you, aside coaching, can you beat your chest and say that the crop of MPFL has over 700 players as of today, over 770 something as of today, and then can you beat your chest that these players have the understanding of the game?
One of our I love the guy. One of our beloved player was invited to the national team, played against Jamaica. And Jamaica,
and then you will see the difference in ability. Like you will see Jamaica
almost killed him.
You see, no, sir. You see,
they played against Russia some days after, and I was praying, God, don't let them use this guy against Russia because that would be too much.
A lot of those NPFL faithful, they will be saying, okay, why are they not inviting the homegrown players? Why are they not doing this?
Because they don't really have the understanding of the game.
We want all of us.
Okay,
we want
maybe you should watch Ikorodu City more often nowadays. Watch them play.
They are doing something.
I prefer watching the NL these days because when you watch the NL, you will see young coaches trying to watch Sporting Lagos, watch Solution FC, watch these teams. You will see how beyond limits. You
Maybe,
see
maybe.
how they play. You see there's a brilliance in coaching here. Now let's go back to MPFL. How many coaches can hire? I'm a Nigerian. I'm not supposed to be here. I'm not supposed to sit online and start learning from Guardiola. I'm supposed to sit online and learn from old Nigerian coaches. I am supposed to learn
Who
from.
can you say is your role model among them?
Nobody.
Sorry. Take it easy.
See, I used to call them the journeymen. You know why I call them the journeymen?
Why?
They will always cross carpets. They will come from here to this place. They will come from here to this. They will go.
And do you know the baffling thing now? Rivers couldn't win a single match, and none of these patriotic people are talking now.
They will not.
None of them actually called them out. Even the few ones that are speaking up, they make those ones feel like they're not making sense.
And this is Nigerian team.
Like this is
The team
South
cannot be
Africa.
coming
They
from
said
Kenya
I
and
used to ask people online. I said, leave infrastructure now. Leave infrastructure alone.
We know we don't have that.
But let's leave that one
We
side.
don't have it.
But normally, we should be able to boast of talents because Nigeria we have talent when it comes to football, like
raw talents there.
Bros,
We said yesterday, there's a position in football you can't teach.
You can't teach.
You will look at the
like,
street. You will
will
look
go.
like a number 10 now. You can't teach a number 10.
I'm going to tell you. This is straight fact. During my days at INIS, on a Saturday morning, when you go inside the stadium, you will see hundreds of footballers that are not associated with any team. They have no ties to anything. Just hundreds of you cannot even call them grassroots because they are not. You just see footballers. You will see them playing, and then you will see that these boys are actually talented.
Raw
Raw
talented.
talents.
And then the problem with them is these coaches. The problem with them is when you leave. This is how you know that they don't even know what they are doing. When it comes to football, they don't know anything. This is how you know. When you hire them, they will bring their players. Whether the player is good, whether he no good, he no concern them.
It's my boy.
It's all on the basis of. I want help. Coach go call me. He say he go give me team. Coach go help me. He say he go give me team. That is what they do. Coach saying go sign me. That is what they do. And then you sack them here. They wire them in another place. You carry down those players again. Carry them go that place again.
Exactly.
Journeyman. See, let's end with this.
I mean, like, what is your philosophy? Which kind of players you need to play your philosophy?
They don't know.
What is your center back? Which kind of your center back supposed?
Just be there. I'm doing you a favor.
Just pack players put for feed.
God
We will still
bless.
talk about this very well, guys. See, what we are just clamoring for is let's make changes. Champions League group stages. Our champion couldn't even make the group stages. Now, they say, I think they were second. They couldn't win a single match. If you don't see a problem in that,
They couldn't win a good coach. They couldn't win a single match. And right now, they are second on the table with 4 games to go.
second on the table with 4 games to go in the Nigerian
And
league,
now, if they win the 4 games, probably by the help of
they
who
will
knows
be
who,
champion again.
they will be champions again.
Do you know that? Sorry, do you know that Nwabali now he doesn't have a team?
Guys,
He's
we
coming
see you in the
back.
next one. We see you in the next one.
He said he's coming back to Rivers United. God bless you. Bye.